everyone. How's everyone doing today? Well, if you're wondering about me, I am doing okay. Yeah. I'm doing alright. A little bit of an update. This was the shirt I wore in yesterday's video. Yes, I know that might be a little bit gross, but hey, that's what I do. So, I just wanted to come on and ask you something. There is a guide dog charity where I live. It's not too far away, but there is mountains around there. And they are a guide dog organization that does home-based training only. They also do autism support dogs for children with moderate to severe autism, and their age group is 4 years old to 10 years old. Hey Kay. So with this charity, they do guide dogs for 16 and older. So for visually impaired people, they use guide dogs. Guide dogs, you know what I mean? So I was just wondering, they have 5 puppies right now. I could mention 9, but I don't really remember the other, 2. I remember 7 of their names, but I forgot the other 2 names. I know one of them was, I don't want to say, but I want to ask you about 5 puppies' names that I want to talk about. There are 3 boys and 2 girls. The 3 boys are black labs or black Labrador Retriever cross golden retriever mixes, and then the other ones are probably they're yellow labs or lab golden retriever crosses, and those are 2 girls are the yellow ones and 3 boys are the black ones. And I wanted opinions on which name you think I would get, or which one you think I would get. So I'm going to start off with the list. What sounds better? Emily and Una, spelled Oona. Una is a yellow lab, or she's a yellow dog, but she might be a lab cross with a golden or just a lab. There's Emily and Maggie. She's the same color as Una, spelled Maggie. Emily and Gideon, spelled Gideon, and Gideon is a boy, black lab or lab retriever cross, or lab golden cross. Then there's Mac and Emily. Mac, spelled Mac, and he's a black dog as well, like Gideon. And Winston and Emily, spelled Winston, and he's also black. So out of Una, Maggie, Gideon, Mac, and Winston, which dog do you guys think I might get? I would like either Una or Maggie, because yellow labs are easier to see. Oh, you like Winston and Emily? Yeah, I like that too. Oh, I'm doing good, Kay. I'm doing really well. I woke up. It is 11:32 right now where I'm from, and I woke up at 8:30. So basically for are 3 hours and 2 minutes already. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I like Winston too, and I actually have nicknames for them if I get them. If I get Maggie, I'm gonna call her Mag or Mags. For Una, I'm gonna call her um maybe Una Runa, maybe. For Winston, I was thinking Winnie. And for Mac, maybe Mac Black. For Gideon, I'm thinking Gid or Gids. Yeah, so those are the nicknames that I thought up of right now. So, yeah, I really want a guide dog so much. Yeah, Giddy's cute. Spelled Gide, I think. Yeah. I really like Gideon though too. But Winston's cute. Too. But I mean, I can't really choose what dog I get. So, it's based on your walking speed, your living environment, your height, and also yeah, those are the three main ones. And also like how like if your area is safe or not for one of their dogs, because some schools will deny you because of your environment that you live in, or they'll suggest, oh, you need to move before we give you one of our dogs. So, yeah. And I have applications for 2 guide dog schools, one of which is in a different province than where I live. So, I probably won't be going there because it's a little far. And I get homesick really easily, so the other organization has the same founder as this one, but is in a different province and they have different techniques and stuff. So I don't really think I'll be going with them. But are you gonna watch my pack with me video for vacation this week? Because I'm going to be filming one. I'm leaving Friday, so I'll probably do one Thursday or Wednesday. The only problem with Wednesday is I'll be out from like 12:30 probably till close to 4 my time that day. So I probably will be really tired and I won't be able to do that. So maybe on Thursday or whatever. I will try, sweetie. Aw, thanks. Let's see, actually. There's 3 people on here. Nice. Do you know who else is on here? And if I'm facing like this, it's because I sometimes don't want to show my face on these. And I'm sitting on the floor right now. I have a hardwood floor that I'm sitting on, and then you guys are propped up on my house coat right now. So here, I'm gonna lift this up for a second. Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, sometimes if people put it in the chat that they're on here, then it will say. but um so yesterday abruptly, it was because my meal was ready and I didn't want it to get cold. So like I had to go and eat. I was hungry anyway yesterday. And excuse me. I just needed to get out of the stream because for one thing I'd already been filming for like 40 minutes. So um it was kind of at that point. You're fine. I understand that completely. No need to apologize. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it was just because my food was ready and I didn't want to let my family down and not show up for dinner right away. And so I said I had to go. And I'm glad that you guys really understand that I did not mean to end it abruptly, but I had to make sure my food didn't get cold. Yes, it did get a little cold, but it was good. It was good food. It was a form of chicken caruso, if you know what that is. But instead of using rice now to make it a little healthier, my mom uses cauliflower. So she makes the red sauce, which had a bit of a kick to it. And she puts carrots in it and some other ingredients, including the chicken. And then she like steams the cauliflower so it's softer to eat. And then she just puts it in a pan and then lets everything cook together, and then boom, you get food. And it is such a good thing to eat. That sounds good. Yeah, it is good actually. So that's what I had for dinner last night. And I found out that I'm lactose intolerant, so I cannot eat certain types of dairy. So lately I've been trying to eat dairy free as much as I can, but sometimes you can't really avoid it. So I did find this recipe on Pinterest for this no-bake red velvet cake that surprisingly, I didn't know this, but the main ingredient to give it that red color is beets. Like, beets. Like, that's crazy. How do you do that? So, yeah. I don't like red velvet cake. Really? Oh, really? I love that stuff. Oh my gosh. If I have it, like, if I find the picture on Pinterest, I'm not going to show the person's website, but, I'm going to take a picture on my phone, show it in my next stream, and then once that happens, then you guys will be able to see it and tell me if it looks good, because I think it looked good when I first saw it. And I have to read the rest of the ingredients and tell my parents to buy them for me, or I'll buy them, but help me look for them. And I'll make it in the microwave one day. And the day before, I banged my knee right here, and it still hurts from the impact. So, yeah. It sucks, but hey, what you gonna do? So, what are you guys up to today? I'm supposed to book my rides for my not my handy art, because I don't want to give away where I'm from. My paratransit ride. That's what I'm gonna call it. Sorry if you just heard the wrong word. I didn't mean to say that. because that might give out where I'm from. So, my disability ride, as I call it now, because I am disabled, so I have, a bunch of disabilities all in one, pretty much, because, I don't want to give out too much personal information, but, for me, I have been legally blind since birth due to a rare condition where I had, when I was born, after a few months of them having me around the house, I had not been doing good. I threw up anything that I ate, and they took me to the hospital, where the hospital basically said, oh, she has cysts in her brain. They were 3 ginormous ones that were not draining. So, I don't know if you can tell, but right here, there's a little tube thing. Right here. Right there. And then I have something right here called a shunt. And that shunt still carries on right here until here. Right here, I have a flat spot. And that's because they had to cut me open in my head right here. And to get the shunt put in, and yeah, so oh wow. So I had those cysts when I was a baby. They're still there, but they're tiny. And since 2010, they have not changed. And it's 8 years later now. So that's really good, actually. So they have not changed since 2010. So, I need that shunt to stay in, but they said that I probably don't need it, but they're still keeping it in just to be on the safe side. So, yeah, I know. It is good that it hasn't changed, but, I'm stuck with all these conditions. And if you notice my eyes moving around a lot, can you tell how they're kind of moving around in different places? Well, that involuntary eye movement is because I have something called nystagmus, and that is the involuntary shaking or movement of the eyes, and I cannot control that. When can you get the shunt out? As the doctor said. No, they haven't. They said they're keeping it in just to be safe because I do not want to have those cysts grow back. And they also wanted to do a surgery when I was younger to fix my eyes so they wouldn't move around a lot. But there was a risk that I would become completely blind. Like this. I'm going to cover the camera so then you understand. Like that. I would become completely blind. So, I would be blind by not being able to see it. And then I also found out that when I was a kid, I was also very clumsy. So I would always fall every few steps, which resulted in me getting cuts, bruises, and bleeding, and that was not good. So I did a surgery when I was 11 to increase the length of both my tendons on both my legs, relocate stuff, and whatnot, because also my feet would turn in when I walked, and that was not good. And so then after that, up till now, I have accomplished so much more because I've been walking properly now for the past few years. But now I really want to get a guide dog because I'm of eligibility age now. I'm only 19, and from grade 5 basically till now I've been wanting a guide dog for some time. You have been through a lot, haven't you? But God has been with you. I know He has. Yeah, He has. And He's forgiven me for stuff that I've done. And He has chosen me. I feel like He's chosen me as one of His ambassadors. Because without Him, I wouldn't be living. He gave me a second chance, and I almost didn't make it when I was a baby. So, and another thing that I forgot to say was I didn't get put on medication until I was 2. So from 2 to 19, I've been on several different kinds of medications. I've had to get medication switches, but I'm not going to go into that because that's private information. And I've also not started walking until I was like 3.5. So for 3.5 until 19, you can get the gist of how long I've walked for. So, you have a story to tell, and I think the world needs to hear it. Yeah, but not the medication part. Because that stuff is private, and I don't like going into detail with that. They should hear it, but at the same time, I don't want to give out personal information. Because my mom doesn't want me to on here, so I'm going to respect her wishes and say I'm not going to share personal stuff. But, that's basically how everything happened, and that's my story about how when I was a kid I almost died because of the cysts and stuff like that. So, but I'm not going to tell my siblings stories because yeah, so just mine. 24 minutes and only one person's on here, which is kind of weird. Like, yeah, so I am actually going to, you are a strong, beautiful woman. Aw, thank you. Okay, so it is 11:52 a.m. here, and I'm going to show you how I prepare my food. Because a lot of blind people a lot of sighted people, don't really know how blind people, make their food. And I'll even show you how I pour milk, too. Because my techniques are, I think, better than some other people's techniques. So, oops, sorry, my finger was in the camera. So I'm just going up the stairs and holding onto the railing here. See, my hand's on it. So I never go up and down stairs without holding onto the railing because you never know if you're gonna fall backwards. So hello, people. Just almost at the top of the stairs. Are you guys looking forward to this? Okay, so here is my kitchen that I'm in now. And I am going to move this a little bit over here so then you can see what I'm doing. So this is the peanut butter I'm going to use. It is called Smooth Peanut Butter by No Name. So this peanut butter is really good. So this is the stuff I'm going to use. So I'm going to take the lid off. And I'll read the comments after. I set it down. I get a knife like this, stick it in the jar like this. I move that over. I'm gonna grab a plate like this. It's green. And I'm going to be describing this. Then I'm gonna grab if we've got any bread, I'll grab it. Here's the bread. Oh no, those are carrots. Here's the bread that I can use. And this is the bread I'm going to use. It is called Wonder Bread. And I'm sure everyone has seen this somewhere in their life. So what I do for this is I grab this and pull the lid off. Then I undo this part. And I'm going to grab 2 pieces of bread and put them on the plate. Put the little one on top. Then I go like this. If I can find the twist tie, that would be great. Here it is. And to find twist ties, I normally feel around. And then I go in with my twist tie like this. And voila. And then I go like this and put it over here with the other one. And then now your plate looks like this with the two on top. So I'm going to set that down. Then I'm going to put the knife. I had to look for the knife for some reason. This, like the container touching the bowl, and then I have about this much on my knife, and I'm going to spread it again. Not all over the bread because I don't like it like that, but I will show you before I close the sandwich up. I'm going to grab the second piece of bread and do the same thing. And then if I feel like I need to put more on the first, I'll do that too. And then I always move this off to the side again. Then I always go like this. To get off the excess. And then move it over here. Put the lid back on. Twist it. Then your bread should look something like this for this slice. And like this for this slice. Then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to have a banana on the side with it. And the way I deal with bananas, I peel them like this. There we go. I put the banana down, and I bring this over to the compost. I'm going to grab another knife. This time it is going to be a little sharper. So I cut it like I'll show you in a second. This, if you can see what I'm doing. Oops. Oh well, I'll eat that too. And I always feel where I'm cutting as well. Oops. So, and then I put this over here. Then I go like that. And so you have your sandwich, which I'm going to close. Then I always pat it down. And voila, you've got your PB sandwich. Then you're gonna put it on the plate. And then with the bananas, this is how they look. I'm gonna turn the camera this way. So this is what you're left with. So that's what you're left with for that. Now for the milk pouring method. I'm gonna rinse this glass out. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Put my glass down there. I have something else I want to show you. Here we go. This will come out. Oh no, it's got a hole in it. Okay. Weird. So I've got my milk. This is lactose-free milk. By the brand Dairyland True to Sight lactose-free milk. And it has a hole on the bottom. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to move the milk over to the side. Well, actually, I'm going to show you this. Oh, I can't show you, but I'm going to unscrew the cap, take it out of the container, and this is a pretty big ass container, sorry about my language, but then I bring it up to eye level and I pour. And then you have milk. So I'm gonna put this down for a second. Now you have milk and, oops, your sandwich and banana. So now I have to put the milk in the fridge. And the reason why it's got this container is because it has a hole in the bottom. So that's not good. So well, I guess it's gonna have to be done somehow. Come on. There we go. Then shoot. Here we go. There we go. I got it. Sorry guys, I got a little frustrated. Nice. Oh. I don't know. I get really streaky with food. For me, I have to figure out, like, I have to eat different things every day to feel satisfied. Like, I cannot eat the same thing every single day. Because if I do, then what ends up happening is I get really bored of that same thing, and then I don't want anything to do with it for a while. So, yep. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So I have to put, there's 2 yogurt drinks that are going to waste because my sister did not eat those. So these inactive drinks are going in the trash. or garbage as we say. So I'm going to do that right now. Waste of yogurt drinks. I'm gonna call her La. Oops. I'm gonna call her La so then she doesn't have to have her full name revealed. And then I'm gonna put the inactive drinks in the trash, which I did, and the Gatorade in the fridge. Got my milk here. I'm gonna go eat. That one's good. So, yep. So I've got my food. Right here and there. And I am going to be enjoying those soon. I really like, well, we eat a lot of chicken, so chicken's one of my favorites, but I don't like eating it every single day. Probably pork or beef. I would say beef, though. So, yeah. Beef is definitely my friend when it comes to food. Now, when I'm on this couch, I like to sit crisscrossed and whatnot. Do you like ice cream sandwiches? Yes, I do, but I actually have realized now that I am lactose intolerant, so I do not see those in my horizon of ability to eat those for a long time. Because of the lactose content, it will upset my tummy. So normally when I eat here, I grab my food and I just go for it. So do you think this is a healthy lunch, you guys? Hi, Skylar. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna... Oops. I'm going to... Well, Skylar, that was a rude comment, so I'm sorry. But I'm going to have to remove you from my chat because I don't want you on here. Well, that's an inappropriate comment, Skylar, and I'm sorry. But I don't want you on here if you're going to say those things. You said that, Skylar. You asked to see my feet, the bottom of them, and I'm saying no. I'm not showing that. So I'm going to have to remove you. So, bye. 3, 2, 1. Removed. There, he's gone now, I think. Did he actually get removed, or did his message just get removed? And I'm also going to okay, so report. Hate spam. I think it's gonna be that. Do you still see him now, Kay? Because I reported him. Oh, so like hide them from the stream? Or maybe what I'll do is I'll make you a moderator. I'll make you a moderator. Here, you're now a moderator. So, you can do that if you want, because I'm not sure if I have that option now. You're welcome. Well, it says you hit him and then you unhid him. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks. Because I don't want people on here like that. You know what I mean? I'm not showing my feet. Maybe I'll drink my milk and then I'll bring the rest of my food downstairs. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, whoops, sorry. Well, I wanted you to be a mod because when you're a moderator, you can hide people or block people. So. $55, $59. Okay. Well, you're gonna see a black Ah, okay. Okay, so you're gonna see a black screen for a minute because I'm gonna go downstairs because I need to plug in my iPad. So let me get our black screen, just this. Okay. So eat a banana though. Well, a piece of one. Sorry, my railing's a little bit creaky. Ow, frick. Sorry. Now